Hello everyone, this is Billie. Welcome to Billie Holman Creations. Now, oh my goodness, this is another review of a product that Bond Craftor had sent me. They're colored UV resin. Now, there are 12 colors in here with nice sized bottles. You have 30 grams in each bottle. I already put lids on a few of them because I did get started without you. So, we've got our 12 colors. We've got some great tape for using UV resin on your jewelry pieces. Lots of little finger rubbers here, and of course the lids to put on for pouring. So we got a couple of these fingertips. If I don't know, I did a few without using these, but you should protect your fingers, so I will, let's see, go ahead and try to get a couple of these on here. Let's see, which way do they roll? Huh. Quite an invention. Quite an invention, these little things, but let's just try using these. I'm going to use my left hand just to handle the molds, but let's see the colors. So we've got a dark blue and a blue. We've got orange, mint green. Now these are all very pretty. I'll show you what I've done with them. Violet and purple, black, white, gray. Here is a yellow, red, and pink. So let me show you what I've done. I started ahead of you, and I started coloring some molds. These little butterflies are very, very pretty. They have loops on them so they can be, I'm sure, keychains. I also had a bigger mold here that I started to work on. Okay, so let me show you easy peasy what I did, because looking at these molds, there are little indentations here with, little dividers to make the pattern. And I have this other mold here, which I've used in the past. Now these are big butterfly earrings, but they're quite beautiful. Now the difference is these sections here are not indented where these are, so it's easy to pour your UV resin in these little areas because they've got the border. This type, I believe I would do a back color first, flip it over, and then you would have the indentations for which you could color. Maybe if we have time we can try that. I've got my double-sided UV lamp, and rather than using the tips of the bottles, I just removed them. And what I want to do is, since I have two different sets of molds, I want to back this one here with white. The other one I want to back with black, so we can see most all of the colors. The one color I did not use with other than the black was the gray or the white. I wanted to use a white. Oh, for goodness sakes, Bill. Yes, we're going to use a white today, because since I want to cover this with black. Now the white, because it's white, might turn out gray with a black background, but I guess we'll see. And a friend of mine, Martha, she was using some UV resin. It was a different brand, but it said to shake it well. I've never really shaken or shook UV resin, but I just did now. Simply, let me bring you down real quick and get a closer look. See past my hands, this is manual. Oh, there we go. That was pretty smooth. Now you can see the colors so far. So I just filled in the little areas, trying to use each color. More of the colors are on the other piece over there, and we'll get to that. But what I've done is just take used microbrush that didn't have the top on it anymore, and I just very carefully went in and dipped into my resin and just worked on filling these little areas. Now you might not see them too well because we're going white. And this looks like a monarch, but not today. I need to put something under here so I can see better. But so this is all I did, was just slowly and carefully filled in each little section with the UV. What can I put under that? Oh, here's something. I have this tray. It's orange. Let's see how that looks. What you don't want to do is break the suction when you're handling these. That's better. Now, where's the white? I don't want to spill it. Here we go. Maybe you can see a little better, but I'm just dropping it in. So this will take me a few minutes. I'm going to go ahead and fill all these little areas. I should have saved a different butterfly for this that doesn't have too much detail in it. No, I went over on that. I'm going to just put a dot in. It'll level itself. I was working on this with on Miss April's live Sunday afternoon from Dragons and Dresses while we crafted all together. That's always fun to do that on a Sunday. Now I've got a little too much there. Pull some out, push it into the other side. So let me get going. And that way I've used all the colors except the gray. And I don't want to put gray in here. There's a bubble. I didn't get too many bubbles when I was doing these other ones. But so far I liked how they turned out, and I did go over them twice. I did cure them quickly with the little flashlight, and then when I had them all colored, I put them under the lamp for top and bottom for 5 minutes. Now the tricky part is what we're going to use to do the backing, and that is polyurethane resin. It makes me nervous. You have to work very fast. I've tried it, and I made one heck of a mess trying to, pour quickly. So I'm going to make just little batches at a time with this. And I hope you don't think this is too monotonous, but it's quite relaxing, really. Just like coloring in the lines. So I'll keep going and be back with you as soon as this is ready to go. I'm going to take a Q-tip and wipe the smudges off where I went over a little alcohol in a cup. That's works a lot easier. So I'm just going to get that wet, squeeze that off a little bit, and go in here and just go over that bit of a line. The others have settled themselves in quite nicely. So I'll see you in a moment. Okay, I did the white right here under the lamp. It took me a little bit. It's pretty detailed in there, so it might be a little sloppy. I guess we'll see. We'll see when we pour, but that's ready to go. My other mold is ready to go right here. And I think we'll pour the white first, and then we'll try to make some black. Now, I'm going to be using this Bond Craftor Polyurethan Resin, Part A and Part B. It's an equal part resin, and it takes 10 minutes to cure. 10 minutes. So it says you only have 2 minutes to work with this. Now, you want to see something that's probably going to be, could be all right, it could be hilarious, it could be an outright mess, watching me do this, because it scares me, to be honest. Don't be scared. I shouldn't say don't be scared, just try. Yes, Billy, just try. Now, I've got these old cups here, and because I didn't grab the mixing cups that came with this, and I have some paper cups here, because I thought if I mixed in a paper cup, I could bend the oh gosh, if I can undo them, I can bend the lip on them so it could be easier to pour. You know, I can make a point. All right, so very carefully, I'm going to move you out of the way. Let's go this way so I can scoot it over after it's poured. And I've measured out just 1 ounce for each A and B. I marked my cups here. All right, so we're going to put A in 1 cup. Okay. Whoa, up to the line. That's nice and clear and thin. Whoa, Billy. That came out really fast. Duh. We don't want that much, or I'll really have a mess on my hands here. I don't know if you can see me over here. Let's see. How did I do? A little more. A little too much more. Try that again. Let's move this way. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, so you can see. Can you see? I had to raise the camera. Whoops, stand up and fall down a little bit. All right. Now this turns white. And that's perfect. And I don't know if I can add some colorant to it, but I'm going to try to make some black. That was A. Let's go to B. I'm thinking 1 ounce should at least fill 1 butterfly, or maybe another. Come on. We're off to a good start now already. Here we go. Get that off of there. Kind of crystallized a little bit. All right, pay attention, Billy. These cups are pretty old. Where's the line? If I can look on the inside. Oh gosh. A little too much. Now that looks like it's right on the line. Okay, here we go. Now if it starts getting warm in your hand, you have to pour right away. I'm just going to mix it until it looks clear. Just a few times around. I've got this stick here. Let's see how that works. And gosh, I could just pour one into the other, couldn't I? Let's just do that. Should I pour A into B or B into A? All right, Billie, take a deep breath, and here we go. We're just going to do it in this cup, right? Get it in there. Just like that. Mix till it looks clear, or till it looks mixed. It's a little foggy. Okay, that looks good to me, and here we go. Quickly. And I hope it goes into the I might have to help it into the antennas all the way around. Okay. Whew. Boy, that was fortunate. So that made 5. Oh, it made quite a few. I could have got a 6th butterfly at least, and maybe a 7th out of that mold. So let this sit a little bit before I try to move it. And I'm going to just take some alcohol. And I forgot which was A and which was B, but this is what we poured both of those into. See if I can't just get a paper towel here and wipe this out. I have to cut you short for a minute. I was interrupted. And then Thomas snuck in here and just ran right across here, and I'm going, oh my word. Okay, that looks pretty clean. We can use that again. That means we can go to the black, and I have 6 molds there. That was pretty easy. Oh my gosh. I hope I mixed it well enough. I see a little bit of white happening. I'm hoping that's supposed to do that, and it's not because I didn't mix it all the way, but it was getting hot in the cup. Okay. Whew. When he jumped in here, I about had a coronary. But with the white backgrounds, we'll be able to see all right to that. There we go. Right at the line. I didn't even drip. So before I put the two together, let's take the hardener. And I grabbed some little pigment. I don't know where this came from. It's a black resin pigment. See if we can color one of these. Hopefully it won't interfere with the cure. In other resins it says don't go over 10 times or 10% of what you've got poured, but let's see. Just going to go 2, 3, 4, 5. Because it could possibly just turn out gray. Oh no, that's nice and black. See, we're just coloring the one. Let me mix that in really, really well. Give me some time to catch my breath. It's a little translucent. I'm going to add a little more just because I want it black. Another 5. Lid on that. Let's take a chance. Let's take a chance on romance. Okay. I think that's mixed in good. I'm going to do that over here. Grab this mold. Look at those pretty colors. Now there's our white, and we'll see how that turns out. I've got 2 extra spots. Ooh, I'm nervous now. Nervous Nelly. Go right in here. Still looks pretty black. Okay. Now I can't tell if there's going to be strings in there or not. I've only tried this before once, and I used a different brand prior to that, and I had such a mess. It was crazy. That's why I thought this would be scary, but it's really not. Let's see what happens. Oh, there's a hair. Oh, it's not over there on that one. Oh, let's go. That's nice and black. Get in the antennae. See how these colors turn out. Okay, on the white we go. Oh, might not have enough for the third one, or the fourth one, or the fifth one. Well, let's let that go. Like I said, it might be thinner, but that's okay. Jeez, I did good. Billie, you did good today. Ooh, where are you whispering? Got extra. It's starting to get warm. Oh, that's going to be perfect. Look at that. Just a little skosh left. I'm not going to worry about it. Make sure they're in my antenna. Very good. Ooh, get over here. Hope I didn't move the colors. Just enough for this little antenna. They're going to be delicate, but you know, this sets up so hard and so firm you can actually turn it like on a lathe. That's how hard this gets. Oh, it's looking good. Wow. I don't see any bubbles. I see a fluff. Bit of fluff. And there's a hair right here, if you can see it. Let me grab that. Oh, great. All right, I'm going to wait a few more minutes. We'll just go another full 10 on both of these. And while you're waiting, I'm going to go and get some keyring pieces. And we'll put some together. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Look how gray these turned. That's all right. They'll be gray. Maybe the black's farther down. I dug out some keychain rings, some tassels, and a few little wiring tools, but let's get these glasses on and see what we have. Let's start here. Okay, so these are the ones we color after the fact. Oh, that turned out nice. Look at that. That will be so easy to fill in, or you could even just use, oh my gosh, paint, markers, whatever you like. But I think we're going to put some UV in there. Little bubbles on the edges. Not bad at all. That turned out really nice. So I'm hoping this one did too. You've got a set. Are they the same width? Pretty close. Pretty close. Okay, so those need to be finished up. And these two. Let's see. Look at that. How smooth that turned out. Oh, it has little hearts. How cute are they? Oh, wow. I like those. Now, let's see. They're going to be gray all the way. Look at that. I have to drill that hole out a little bit. Couple of little nicks there. They're still a bit pliable. But those are really, really cute. This is a pair, yes. Look at that. I'll maybe take a little UV and fill that in, but those still need work. So that's how to go when your molds are not inverted. Look at these. Shall we just see what we have? I hope I could pull these out without damaging the antennae. Ooh, perfect. I'm gonna, oh, I've got some colors left in there. Did not grab. Oh, did I just lose it? I just flipped that little yellow piece. I guess we'll have to redo. I was thinking we might have to do a top coat to hold the UV resin in place. I'll be a little more careful getting these out. Oh, see, that one lost a little purple piece. So a little bit of pink there. I thought for sure it would grab all of the resin, all of the UV pieces, but you never know how resin will turn out for you, do you? Come on, this one has a little overflow. Oh, come on, please. Okay, that has everything. Go over here. Get that hole out. But I know when this sets up, it's going to be very, very hard. But I'm hoping adding the black pigment didn't make a difference. I'll have to let you know about that. But you can add color, it seems. Okay, carefully, carefully, Billie. Stretch it. I don't want to break it. Push out from underneath. There we go. Come on. That took it all. I could flip this over, but I want to wait a second. Oh, we lost a piece of white. Okay. A couple pieces of white. We'll fix them. Or I can just redo them, refill them. I just was hoping this would show the colors nicely. Oh, I see dots here. Didn't grab them. Well, I guess the next time we just pour them and then do the UV later, after the fact. That's okay too. Yes, I lost the dots. Oh, lost the dots. So I can't be finished just yet. Let's see. The gray, I'm going to save that. I guess the gray is nice, but it doesn't show up the colors like a black would. Oh God, I'm pulling them off myself. So, word to the wise. Color after the fact. And that tells me we definitely need a top coat. Oh, those are all setting in just fine. What can we do about that gray? Maybe just outline with the black? Okay, well, see this one. Oh, that lost us. Lost one too. Darn it. I was hoping things would be different. No, those are all there. Just do a top coat. Thank goodness there's not a lot of cleanup, or I'd be Losing everything. That's where that one goes. Shoot. Well, that turned out nice. The white is now gray, but it's there. I do like how it's raised. Keep playing with them. I'll touch them up. Plain and simple. Oh, I know that one didn't have a spot for a color. But they're gray. What can we do about that? It was worth a try. At least we know we can color it. All right. Maybe, just maybe, this will be different. Can we hope so? Shall we just flip it over? Let's just flip it. Oh, look at those colors. That's what I wanted to see, is all these colors. Yes, look at that. Those are staying in. Good. The difference might have been in adding the color. But we will definitely have to top coat these. And I do have some Bond Crafter's clear hard type resin, and I will top coat with that. Get your little antenna out. These are cute molds though. Come on, everybody out. Look at that. Okay, there. There's a nice example. Really like that. Top coat it, won't have to do anything else. Might get that little nick sanded off of there. We should be just fine. Oh, look at that one. The orange is pretty. I love this blue. I love a blue that looks like, you know, jeans. Look at this one. Oh, that one's very pretty. Look at that. Love it. So I can finish a couple today. But let's see how, ooh, that one's good too. Look at that. You know, maybe they popped out because I didn't have them set long enough, but I'm bummed about the color. You can always paint it and then put the pieces back in. But those are pretty. So these are Bond Crafter's colored UV resin with the polyurethane. Come on, you. And I really like this green. I liked it when I first put it in here, so I'll show you why I think it's so pretty. Oh, one more little piece. Come on. What is holding you up? The antenna. Oh, I'm really bending that. Don't do that, Billy. Really torque it. And I just used the one color on this one. Oh, yes. Come out and we can put you back in place. Look at that. Well, he's got curly ones. We can uncurl them. Still not set up quite so hard yet. That does need some cleanup. Oh, I really torqued it when I pulled it out. But that's the green. I really like that green. Aren't these pretty? So let me go ahead and I'm going to take these that are, you know, pretty much complete. There's the blue came out of that one. And top coat. And I can come back and show you how I've made keychains. But look at that. They're very pretty colors. But I must say, this is the pink. And this is the red. But I don't know that I've seen a UV colored resin where the red is actually red. That turned out really pretty. Gosh, you could also do these dots in rhinestones if you had the right sizes. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the orange, color these in, and UV them too. They're a little dirty. Must have been the mold. I just don't want to keep you hanging all day long, and I'm talking. So I'll get these finished up. Oh, I'll just come back and show you how they turned out. So I have my evening cut out for me. Take good care. I'll see you in a little while. Well, I'm going to go ahead and cover these white ones with the UV resin. And this little piece that fell out, I can just put that right in here when I put the top coat of resin on, and it should stay just fine. I'm not quite sure what to do with the gray colored ones. I might have to sleep on that, but I'm going to go ahead and finish the white ones for you, including these white blanks too. So this will just take me a bit. Well, this is what I've got done so far. Let me show you. One of the white ones I still need to sand the back and a little bit on the inside here, but I did get resin on the back that I need to get off. So that led me to want to tell you, do not use this kind of tape underneath the these resin pieces, because the polyurethane resin stuck to the tape so well that I had to get Gooby Gone, and it took me forever to get the backs of these clean. But here we go. I had a few tassels, so I just tried to mix and match the colors a little bit. They turned out really cute. And I played with the gray ones too. Now, I'm not real fond of the gray ones, so I'll show you what I've done, and I'm going to leave them to another time when I'm in the mood. I went ahead and put more resin on top. The little pieces that fell out, I just set them back in place and put the Bond Craftor's UV resin on top, and they turned out nice, but oh, I don't know what to do with gray butterflies. This one I tried adding a little glitter, and it worked out better, but the whole point was to show you colors behind black, which did not turn out. So I'm going to let the gray ones go for another time. Let's go ahead and finish these. Now, these were the wings that had the, what I want to say, the crevices were reversed. So I went ahead and poured these, and now we'll just add some UV resin inside. So I've got the orange, I've got a stick, and a paper towel would be handy, right? There's one right here. I usually have a bunch on hand, but taking my little pointy micropowder brush again, and I'm just going to open this up and go ahead and dip. I'm just going to dip. I could pour it. Those spouts are big enough to, you know, probably go into this area, but we're just going to do orange and white butterflies. Orange and white and yellow and white. So I'm just going to smooth this into these areas. Now, I thought about taking a marker and coloring the outsides black, but I think they'll be really pretty white because I like how the whites turned out on the other ones. So, forgot to put tape on the back, but I'm not going to go do a top coat yet. So this will be first step. There's a little fleck or something. Get out, get out, get out. I'll do this step first and then top coat with the clear. And it's just a little tedious, but I enjoy it. I do like how that white resin turned out. And it is very, very hard. Get right up to the edges there and let it flatten itself out, which it does really nicely. But I should put this on my tray so I don't have to move them around too much. So we'll see what the orange looks like, and then we'll see what the yellow looks like. Or I could do both. Well, here we are, 2 pairs of earrings. That's what I salvaged, aside from the gray that we're not dealing with. Anyway, I started with the yellow on these, but it was pretty pale, so I went back to that favorite green and went over it. And I went over the hearts with the violet, so I thought that pair turned out really nice. I do like the pastels. And then, of course, I went ahead with the orange and added some of the blue to the dots around the sides. So those are really, really pretty. So we have our earrings and these really cute keychains. There's our blue. There's our green. Our pink and violet. And of course the yellow and blue. This is actually the school colors for our little town right here, yellow and blue. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Take good care, everyone. I want to thank Bond Crafters for sending me these products. They're really, really lovely. So until next time, everyone, please hit that subscribe, like, and the hype button if you see it. Sometimes that's on there, and that really helps get my videos out. I appreciate it. And all of you subscribers, both that have been with me forever and a day, and my new subscribers, thank you so much. You mean the world to me. So I'm sending big hugs. Take good care now. Bye-bye.